Okay, welcome back to the calendar, and we have 25% popularity. There's people in the comments saying, "Don't kill me." Fucking idiots. Lel, regret backing them yet? Oh man, now all of the cynical people going like, "I was right, I'm better than you because I'm cynical and like fucking see the worst in everybody." That's the way to live a life. It is October the 22nd in the game. It is November 12th in real life, and I'm still on my endless journey of catching up to where I'm supposed to be because I just neglected the calendar run because I just completely lost my organization with my very fucked up schedule and just my fucking motivation in general to make videos. I want to make bigger, cooler videos, but I can't even make them if I don't have the time. And I have a game for review that I gotta write the review and I gotta make the video for it. I haven't even finished playing the game, and the game comes out on like the 15th, so I have like 3 days. Fuck my life. But anyway. Prowess and medias with a misguided sense of justice. Can they just arrest those guys already? Sure, just knock on someone's door and be like, "Can I arrest you, please?" Sure. Special Investigations is on, and I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like. Yeah, like, hey man, are they even people? You know? We don't even know if these Phantom Thieves are human.
What's going on?
What is going on? I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy. Oh my god, is Mishima like, oh my, if there's anybody that could also slip up as well, it would be Mishima. We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. I mean, he runs the Phantom Aficionado website, so like, you know, well, I'm sure the cops are gonna be like, "What connection do you have with the Phantom Thieves?" Why'd the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding this festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. Ugh. Oh, it's the worst day ever. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? Oh my god, his world is fucking crumbling. Like, he's gonna fucking show up to his house and drink and beat his girlfriend because no, the festival just isn't going right. He's too stressed out. Gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Yeah, I don't think anybody will wanna fucking go into this school now. They'll be afraid of dying. Imagine the teachers. The teachers probably feel even worse. It's like, ugh, Kamoshida, then the principal. I don't want to be a part of this faculty. I'll just fucking get a heart attack and die. But that probably says more about them than it does about anyone else, right? It's like, oh, well, if anything bad happens to me, then that's probably because I'm a horrible person and I'm getting a change of heart or getting killed accidentally. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Alright, time for me to be a fucking idiot at math. What number should be in the middle of the square in order to make it a magic square? What? No two squares can contain the same number. 4, 9... is this like Sudoku? 6, 7... Well, like 8? Is it like on the top right? And then 4... Like... I don't get it. You see? I'm an idiot. I'm not good with math, ever. I never have been. It's a square. Before I look up the answer, because I know that's what I'm going to do, but I want to understand it first. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row. Okay, so the actual... Okay, adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Oh, I get it. So, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5? Why 5? Like... Explain it to me. I don't know.
correct.
4, 3... What? A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that? 4, 5, 6. You still didn't explain... I mean, just adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. I would like to see an example of this, but... You know, when it comes to math, I need everything to be done for me, like, step by step. Like, little by little, and then I'll get it and be able to do it myself. I'm taking a logic class right now, and even that is like, it's just like little Venn diagrams and circles and drawings, and I still, like, have trouble getting it. And the thing is that I understand it, but, like, in my own way of thinking, you know? Like, I rationalize it in a totally different way than how they teach it to me in the class. You know, in the class it's all more structured and formulaic. It's like, look at the form of the sentence, and I'm like, all I know is that cats are not, you know, insects, you know? From there, I already know that it is an invalid argument, but it's like, no, look at the form of the sentence. I'm like, ugh! Damn it. If you had, you know, there's sometimes just, like, bullshit, you know, or things that are, like, clearly not, like, logical. But, like, because the form is correct, then it is a valid argument, technically. So I'm like, what a way to make it more confusing, guys. Thank you. But anyway. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. I mean, you're a fucking math teacher, it'd be easy for you. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. Fuck you. Yes, it does. The atom bomb would like to have a word with you. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. Too bad that everybody thinks that the Phantom Thieves is the culprit. It ain't. Stop the class. My phone is buzzing. What do we gotta do as the school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. The Phantom Thieves! Alright, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? Like, who the fuck do they bring in? The janitor? The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. They all want Flava Flav to come by, but Flava Flav only does Fridays. Come to the student council room once classes are over. Ugh, that's so boring. Sumanai. Oh, don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. We're standing out from the simple fact that all of these people that are usually not doing this fucking student council bullshit are now suddenly doing this now. Like, hiding in this one room, doing these things that they would never do. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. I got Google in my hands. So did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. But you're the one that runs the whole place. You need to know all the detailed stuff. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. Give me selfies. Show them all to me. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. I have a very important homework assignment where I'm supposed to draw my dead principal naked. As a sign of respect for his death. Pineapples. Who would have thought? Send me selfies of yourselves, naked. It'll help me with my work.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
So, meanwhile, in this room full of people that would never do this, making this unusual and rousing suspicion and making them stand out from everyone else.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Which is exactly, I'm having you do these things that you never do, ever, making you stand out.
Goro Akechi.
Oh.
This one too, Akechi.
They want to have Akechi as a guest on the panel. You see him every day.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Ugh. One day they hate him, one day they love him. Fucking cocksuckers, all of you.
everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they never accepted us to begin with.
They just hung around with the man with the biggest dick.
It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. He came to help us count these, right?
No.
Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
The girls won't like you. They won't suck your cock if you don't do it. I don't know. Just relax. Take this seriously. Just relax, Ryuji.
Aren't you taking this a little too lightly?
Hey man, we're not supposed to be panicked, right? We're just supposed to take a chill, act like normal people, don't stand out, even though what we're doing is totally standing out. So like, hey, I mean, we're in a locked room, right? We're like hidden from everyone else, like, but if like somebody walks in and says, oh god, you guys are usually not here together doing this thing that you would never do, why is that?
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Those big beady eyes that Ryuji has.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
It's like they're watching an anime. It's like it's like when people watch Dragon Ball Super and like some bullshit ass pull is like, you know, Caulifla turns Super Saiyan 2 in like 2 seconds. It's like, well, you know, she's just so very talented. And like, the way that the Saiyans from Universe 6 develop is like so different from Universe 7 does. And the training is such a different way. And like, we still don't comprehend how the Saiyans from those other universes train. And like, they're so gifted. And like, in that moment of friendship, it activated something in her mind. And like, just making shit up as they go along because nobody knows anything. So like, whatever I want to have happen, that's what happened. Fuck.
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
It's like they're watching an anime. Whatever holes they have in the plot, they just fill it in. They make a theory video on YouTube, get 2 million views by misinforming all of the stupid little 9-year-olds that don't know any better. And then they run off with all the ad money. And the sponsorship from Audible.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
That's what one of the writers said while writing Persona 5. Is like the editor is like reading it and it's like, this is so effing stupid. And like, oh yeah, great, I'm adding that in. We keep padding out this game more than it should. We should have gotten to the fucking conclusion ages ago.
First place is Goro Akechi.
What a shock. If things couldn't get any fucking worse.
Akechi?
Okay, first everyone calls us murderers, and now we gotta see Akechi's stupid fucking face all over the place. We gotta be there at a panel with him.
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Ryuji just thinks about pulling his putt all day. Don't assume that he's paying attention.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
Not some hot lady that I had envisioned in my mind that I didn't even see once in these notes?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
No, it's because of him that his own popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make them up? We don't have to get him.
Like 99.9% of all these papers have his name on them. We can't fake it.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
Let us not be corrupt, man. Since high school, people start corrupting and like manipulating votes. Fuck me, man.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
They hated the shit out of him literally like a week ago. And now everyone loves him.
Best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves.
Then let's just not show up to the panel.
I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing?
Can you hack these papers to make him look like it says Bono instead of Akechi or something?
She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
This is like the 4th time that she like vaguely implies that she's doing something. Just wait until she figures something out, she'll tell us. Let's just leave it to her. That is just how she works.
You're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Why the fuck do you think we brought her onto the team? Because she's a fucking master hacker. She can probably like summon a firewall like in real life. I'm like, oh my god, it's a wall of fire. We can't raid their house ever now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation.
If you guys find any blue dog footprints, let me know.
I hope she finds something.
Don't worry, Ma. We're fine. Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Don't listen to that, Sakura-san. That's all the whole bunch of fake news. The failing media with their fake news.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not.
Oh, now you're saying it. It's like, you know, before it was like, these guys must be stopped. And then as time went on, it's like, oh, you know, maybe they might not be so bad. Or like, you know, okay, let's understand or something. Like, you were kind of like being a little bit more lenient with us as time went on. And then, oh, now that everybody loves you, it's like, oh, as I said the whole time, they're not just, they have to be stopped.
However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
He wants to keep the Phantom Thieves out of the hate because that puts him in danger too.
What? Did I hear you correctly?
He's not doing it for us. He's doing it to save his own ass because he's the one that killed Akumura.
But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
Yeah, but I just realized that at the same time that everybody's trying to figure out who the Phantom Thieves are, by extension, they will also try and figure out who I am as well. Because eventually word is gonna get out of, like, the mysterious masked man and shit.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group.
But
That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty.
oh man, finally speaking some fucking reason. I mean, some reason with obvious ulterior motives, but, you know.
There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
You know that there's more to this already. You're just leading the people on, you're manipulating them. You're giving them the big show, the anime, the WWE match that they're hoping for. They just want to be entertained. For them, if it happens on the television and not in real life, it didn't happen. To them, they might as well be watching Lost or Survivor or some, like, cop drama or whatever. They don't give a fuck. You can tell, like, how fucking fast they change their opinions. It's like they're watching a TV show.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
He will no longer be doing birthday parties. Sorry, kids.
I wonder why the sudden change.
Yeah. So, yeah, fucking Sakura-san, he's smarter than this. He's not gonna fall for the bullshit. He's not gonna fall for the failing media. Sad. Like, not even a full sentence. Media bad. News fake. Sad. Me, president. Signed paper. Give me birthday cake. This birthday cake is fake news. It has no chocolate on it. I'm super stuck on my Akumura investigation. I just want to see, like, tomorrow, like, a tweet tagging me, saying, like, the failing YouTuber. So sad, that person. His jokes are not funny. So sad, what a big disappointment. He's not a true American. You see, this is why we gotta put a wall to keep all the Mexicans out. They're not funny. They don't contribute. We need American steel Americans made out of America. Seriously, even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. This guy called me fat. Sad. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It's 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. Don't assume that. You're making a lot of assumptions. Like, bigger numbers, therefore good results. No. If that was the case, then all of those, like, 400 plus people video game companies that make like Assassin's Creed and Fallout and shit, those would be like the greatest games in the fucking universe, right? But why are they modeled with so much horrible shit? That's because a very small amount of heads with business suits with their arms crossed like in fucking Persona 5, they say, add microtransactions to all this shit so that we can get more money. And then they cut more than half of the content that you should be getting already and then just shoving them into loot boxes that you have to pay real money for. That's a good way of thinking. No, it's not! But hey, whatever. We're a team. Like, the way that you worded it is not something that I agree with. Like, more heads, therefore good. No, like, sometimes you just need to, like, You need the teamwork more than anything, rather than just fuck it. It's totally an Inari idea. Let's do everything we can right now. It means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Not yet. Pretty much, yeah, whatever.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid.
Like, I can pull in more women than you. You see, that Haru Kumura girl, she already fell for me. She keeps bringing me food all the time. She talked to you, and she came to me for help. That's how good I am. I don't even have to be there to fucking conquer them. I have them come to my place with my sexy, sexy coffee.
By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you?
Why would you ever? I've been here for like, what, 6 months? Since April. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 6 months.
I heard the police showed up at your school.
Yeah, for something that has nothing to do with me. Like, actually, for real. Like, even when, like, putting the Phantom Thief stuff in there, like, we didn't kill the principal. Nothing to do with us. Why do I care? Nah, let him come. It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Nah, the cops would be here already if that was the case. What are you staring at me for? I ain't doing nothing.
Well, fine.
You were softening up to me and everything. I gotta bring my kindness up. Haven't had the chance. I'm so close. How far in am I on my kindness? I'm like rank 3, right? Oh yeah, click on myself. Social stats. I'm level 4, yeah, no, I just needed one more. Man, really gotta, you know, floor it. Gotta hit the accelerator on that fucking stat stuff, because we're getting pretty fucking close to finishing. Like, the whole Valentine's Day stuff that happens in February, that's like after you're done with like the final boss and shit. That's like some like, you know how like in Persona 4 you have like the celebration, like you have the final day for when the protagonist leaves and all that shit? Like, the February is like, after everything is all said and done, that's like some extra shit that happens later, you know? So we have, what, like 2 months to, like, fucking finish up on everything? Like, they say that the grand finale is, like, around the second half of December. So, we really have no time left. We're getting really fucking close to finishing this game. We're a lot closer than we think we are.
I should write something.
93 hours! It totally makes sense. We have played so fucking much of this game, but at the same time, I feel like we have gone through this game a lot faster than any other Persona game. I feel like how we, like, from where we began to when we, like, officially became Phantom Thieves, like, that was really fast. Like, I feel like we just blazed through this game. The shop's still open. Try to stop by. Only a why? We don't have anyone else? Because if we don't, then I'm just gonna go and play video games upstairs. I want to do something to increase my fucking, stats and all that stuff. You know, whether it's, like, read a book or whatever. Like, I want to increase my kindness. I want to increase my charm. I want to increase my everything. Okay, we got Kami. That's maxed out. We have EY. Oh. Oya. Oya is up. Oh, Hifumi. Okay, so we have 2 ladies here. We didn't check the social link stats on the girls now that we have them maxed out. So with Igor, we're rank 9. Morgana, rank 9. Yeah, we're, like, getting pretty close. Like, all of the relationships that just naturally escalate on their own, they're, like, about to end. Like, that's already an indicator that we're getting very close to the end of this game. We're probably not gonna have... We're not... Like, depending on how fast we get our charm, we're probably not gonna be able to make it with Makoto. Maybe not even Sakura-san, because holy shit, it takes fucking forever to increase those stats. Like, us going to rank 4 was recent. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, we have it for a while, you know, it should increase anytime soon. No, we, like, just got it, so we really don't have a lot of time. Let's see, so Goro Akechi is still rank 3. There's probably gonna be, like, a rushed increase at some point. But anyway, Max. So yeah, a quarter American who spent time abroad. She stood up and to save those like herself and her friend. She took on her rival in a shoot. She wants to inspire others like her lover. Not even girlfriend, boyfriend, lover. Flat out lover. Ryuji, after facing his own weakness, he vowed to fight for his friends like his lover. Everybody's my lover, whether it's a guy or a girl. If it's rank max, is a lover. Kakami. Your homeroom teacher at Shujin Academy. She offers help if you keep quiet about her job as a maid. As she fulfills her role as a teacher, the two of you become lovers. Dead-ass lovers. Damn. Yuki Mishima, you're my lover too? Mishima, my PR guy? Realizing it's not power but heart that changes the world, he vows to do his best to help like his lover. Hey, wait, what about, Takemi? Back alley doctor. Wow, we still haven't gotten rank 10 with her. Okay. Then that makes me feel a little iffy about going to, you know, hang out with the other girls with Oya or Hifumi, because you never know. Well, I guess I can save my progress if I fuck it up, right? Because I remember in Persona 3, like, they don't let you know. I remember one time in Persona 4, like, I had Yukiko as a girlfriend, and then one time I was hanging out with that fucking bitchy ass rich girl that used to be really fat, and like she got super hot. Yeah, so I was hanging out with her. Not even like a rank increase. It was just like regular hanging out to increase the likelihood of a rank increase. And Yukiko shows up. And then Yukiko says, how are you going to explain yourself, huh? You have an explanation for this? And then you gotta like talk your way out of like not having her like get angry at you. But in Persona 3, like you just hang out with other people and then you talk to fucking Chihiro and like, she just gets pissed at you. And then like the fucking like the Arcana reverses and shit. And like, yeah, there's way more consequences for hanging out with other people in Persona 3. Or like just not hanging out with people enough. Because I remember one time, the first friend that you talked to, I forget, Kenshi. Yeah, Kenji. You hang out with him, but like if you keep rejecting his invitations, like the Arcana again, like it reverses. And it's like, oh fuck, like it's such a bitch having to like, you know, make them happy again. And so I just hope that by saving my progress frequently, I can like back out whenever, like, if something like that does end up happening, then I have all these save files to fall back on.
Oh?
Anyway, just like last time, Hifumi's talking to a lady here. Talking to a woman, she seems troubled again. I can become closer to her through Kaiwan, with my fucking creepy-ass star man with a face. It looks like he knows it all. An excited woman says, that's right, your next opponent will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot on the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up.
That's...
But... Huh, is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? No, mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Oh, this is Hifumi's mom. Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. They're already... I'm pretty sure that you say that about literally any male that comes into close proximity of Hifumi. It's like, boyfriend, fuck that. Don't let it get in the way of your career. As I'm sure you're already aware, you're not allowed to date, young lady? You started to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo spreads. Whose fucking fault that is? Like, she didn't want to do that.
Yes.
Yes, mother. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. Unfortunately for you, there's only one of me. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to. Really? You're pressuring her into this bullshit just because you want to make yourself feel good about all the stuff you didn't accomplish? I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. Oh, as a final fuck you. Like, don't wait for me. I'm not gonna be home there. I'm not gonna be there for you. I'm gonna fucking need you on your ass.
Sorry.
Right in front of everybody. Right in front of Jesus Christ himself in the church. You're here, like, fucking reprimanding your own daughter. You see the crucifix out there? You can see a little tear coming out of it. I apologize. That must be quite a shock. Accomplish things? She's scary. You're not allowed to date? That's right. It's my mother's rule, since the majority of shogi fans were men. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move. Just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. God, my nose is so fucking itchy. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income, but it's honestly quite difficult for me. You don't like the attention, you should stop then. Have you told your mother? You don't like the attention? Well, being in the public eye isn't bad in itself. It's just... no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family, and I want to support them through our troubles. I feel like I made all of the bad choices there. I feel like I should be getting some music notes. I think I'm gonna reload. I wanna try that again. I didn't really think through that at all. Through that at all. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Let's play. I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. I'm going to be calling you the N-word while you play. Offensive moves. So it will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. Hifumi's trust in me is growing. What is that? Kakoi Kuzushi. Kakoi Kuzushi allows you to attempt to escape even when surrounded by the enemy. Alright, that sounds awesome. Hold on. I'm looking up stuff on my phone. Oh, okay. So my phone vibrated a little bit. And apparently that was Shades. Good old Shades from Shady Corner. I actually did a little bit of voice acting for him earlier today. He asked me to record some lines for like a video game conversation. And I'm not entirely sure what that's all about, but alright, so he liked and retweeted something that I said, but like, he also said thank you for the voice acting. It's like 2 minutes of me, it's like 2 lines that I did, but that's pretty much it. So that showed up on Facebook, and also he retweeted something about me liking the idea of Daidoji from Samurai Kagura being in Tekken 7. Because they just announced Noctis for Tekken 7, which is fucking crazy. I really want to get Tekken 7 just to be able to do that. But it's DLC, more spending money. Are you ready? That aura, my right eye is twitching. Now, it's time to unleash my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
No, you need to have an eye patch for that first, and then, like, reveal it. To a fair match. Did you bring your sword? Sharpen my knowledge a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna reload. I wanna think about those decisions. I didn't get a single music note, which means I'm gonna have to hang out with her a bunch of times so that we can increase. That wasn't so bad. Let's continue our lesson next time. Okay.